with such beautiful and amazing picture. I really enjoyed it. It has really helped me improve a lot. Like earlier, I was really scared to improper singing. Like I was never able to sing improper. I would like layer sing for hours and hours, and I would just remember them like by heart, and then I would sing. But these sessions have helped me a lot, and now I am singing and giving my feedback. That is really awesome. So yeah, in that case, it has helped me a lot to improve my English and my language. So I have now found better words to converse, and I am feeling really happy to have joined these sessions.
I feel very confident and very sure. Will you celebrate one word that is fixed?
I have been coding for quite a time now, almost like 6 7 months. I am a content maker and I wanted to reach a stage where I can host TEDx. I can go and be one of the speakers over there. So I thought, what better than just to join and understand how communication is done, how you can enhance your communication skills.
One word that describes you. Humble. With this, I would like to thank Mr. Divas Gupta and the team to make such a wonderful course.
Thank you.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh does this sound? This sounds better? Give me a heads up. I got an input from the team that the volume was low. This sounds better?
Better.
Awesome! Thank you so much. So yes, back to where we were. Mention what is your biggest challenge. For example, for example, I can see Manasa saying fear to answer. Okay? Stuck in silence. Sumiyada says not confident. Valli says I'm not precise at times. So even if you also face the same challenge, make a note of it. Surmai says fluency, public fear, and less of self-confidence. So I understand that confidence is something which is bothering all of us. Lack of words says Rekha Wankade. Palak says can't speak in front of a public crowd. Okay. Jitendra says low confidence while speaking. Okay. Krishna Kumari says articulation of thoughts. So if you also have the same challenge, Devas, even I'm not able to structure my thoughts, I go blank, write it down on a notepad. Are we getting it? Because I'll be addressing those challenges as we move further. Sounds good? Sounds good? So the agenda is very clear as we move forward in this masterclass. My core agenda is that how you can become a confident speaker rather than being an average speaker. So the next 2 hours will give you a path which you have to travel. How many of you commit? I think yes, Devas. I will travel this path. I will commit. I want a commitment. That's how we move forward, right? Even you know that 2 hours will help you, but will not change your life. Yes or no? It requires practice and implementation. Talk about that. Now, there are some ground rules. Number one, grab your notebook and a pen. Please make notes. You will not get to attend this again. Number two, whatever is happening around you, please stay away from it. No distractions. Tell your family members, loved one that today you are busy with yourself. No social media, no distraction, no WhatsApp, nothing. Can you do that? There's no point that you attend this session, then you leave in between, then you come back. No. Everything else can wait. Today, you are a priority. If you do that, I'll reward you. By the end of this masterclass, all those who stay with me, I'll be giving you access to two of my live training videos, one on small talk and one on leading office conversations. Sounds good? You commit, I commit. Fair. Number three, whatever questions you have during the session, please keep it to yourself because we will have a 15 minutes of Q&A after the masterclass, after the session gets over, right? So whatever questions you have, do not get, answer me, relax. Take a deep breath in and relax. If you're facing any technical challenge, then kindly reply to the host and panelist. Do not spam the chat. Can we all be kind to everyone? Do not spam the chat. Number four, who is this training for? Anyone who is hungry to learn, anyone who wants to become a confident speaker, irrespective of where you come from. This is for you. And lastly, as I expected you to say this, that yes, you'll be kind to everyone. If you are spamming the chat section, you'll have to remember it. Can we all commit? We're all here to learn and become better. So do not create a nuisance. Sounds good? Oh yes, love this batch. I somehow love the energy of this group. Really, really nice. Now, in my experience of training lakhs of people from across 14 plus countries, I came up with top 3 reasons that are holding you back from speaking in public. And it is not what you might be thinking. The first one is FOBJ. And I was surprised to see that FOBJ is impacting not just the junior executives, but also the senior folks. People with experience of 5 years, or 15 years, or 25 years. Everyone is having the challenge of FOBJ. And talking about fear of being judged. I only know from you. Should you judge anyone? Yes, no? Should you judge anyone? Yes, no? Come on, quick. It's very important to understand this. No? Am My God, you said no. But the irony is, the last 11 minutes, you all have been judging me.
चलो उठा
You all
नीचे
have
चलो
been judging me based upon the way I
नीचे
look,
चलो
the
तुम
way I'm dressed up, the way my background is, everything. Yes or no? That's the reality. People will judge you. The interesting part is, do you judge yourself or not? I'm just starting off, okay? I'll go into the depth of it, that what can you do to overcome fear of being judged. First of all, understand that yes, people will judge you. So there is no point wasting your energy saying, don't judge me, don't judge me, this is wrong, this is wrong. No, let them judge, that's their problem. I don't judge myself. How do we do that? I'll talk about it in a while. The second reason which might be holding you back from speaking in public is LOC. Now, have you ever said this to yourself that, look at him, he is so confident. I wish I was that confident. Have you ever felt that I'm not born that way? Yet, have you ever said that he's a natural speaker, he's a born speaker? Well, I'm super happy to share that tomorrow I'll complete 1 year as a father. What that means is that last year on 29th of April I became a father. So I can say it with experience that only babies are born, public speakers are made. So if you have this thought that, oh my God, speakers are made, speakers are born, no, my dear friend. Only babies are born, speakers are made. Makes sense to everyone. Yes. LOC, lack of confidence. Confidence is not something that you can buy from Amazon. Amazon, tomorrow I have a client meeting. Please send half a kg of confidence. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. So how do you get the confidence? Understand this. Do you remember your childhood? When you used to ride a bicycle, you used to hold the handle like this, your legs on the pedal, trying to balance. And if anyone comes in front of you, like, hey, get away, drink. You're not having confidence, right? But today, one hand is over here, one on the steering. On the way, 2 minutes, okay, bye. Okay, bye. You're so confident. You can drive without even looking forward. Why? Because we have done this thing n number of times. Makes sense? Are you getting it? So it is not that some people are born special. No. It's a skill. It is not a talent. Make a note of this. Folks, I'll be emphasizing a lot on the internal communication. Before I move on to talk about the voice and the body language, that is external. But if you have this block in your head, barrier in your head, you will never be able to improve. Makes sense, type in MS. Makes sense to you, type in MS. I know what I'm doing, so have patience. Right? And the third reason that might be stopping you from speaking in public is NFT. No formal training. I have something against our education system. We have been trained how to get marks, grades, marks, yes. But we were never taught this communication and public speaking. Ironically, we have great mark sheets, we have great achievements. When it comes to speaking, interview, presentation, meeting, we are gone. There is no formal training. So understand this. If you see someone who is good in communication skills in public speaking, they have been formally trained. And today, it might be your first class of your life. How many of you are attending something like this for the first time? Just type in FT for first time. I never got a chance to invest maybe millions of rupees in communication skills, in making myself. Kudos to you. It's your first step. It's your first step. A skill which is magical. Okay, so what's next? I'll talk about the 3 secrets to overcome fear of being judged. Then I'll talk about the 3 strategies to avoid going blank while speaking. Then I'll talk about 4 techniques to avoid sounding boring, the voice part of it. And then lastly, I'll talk about body language, 4 hacks to not look awkward. That is the agenda as we move forward. Now, would you be interested to know a little bit about me, which you might not know? Type in, yes, come on, Divas. I know something about you on Instagram or YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, but the guy whom you see hiding behind was genuinely hiding behind all his life. I was someone who used to avoid going to school in the month of April. Every year in the month of April, I was like, Papa, Mama, मुझे school नहीं जाना. I do not want to go to school. I used to cry like anything. Why April? It was no exams as such, no results. Why April? Because April was the month when we used to have a new academic session. That meant a new class, new teacher, and the teacher had something interesting to say whenever she stepped inside the classroom. Welcome students to the new class. Let's introduce ourselves and let's start from there. And I was like, from where? I literally had to count the number of students sitting before me, and I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when I had a chance to start, introduce myself, I got up from my seat, looked around, and said, good morning, ma'am. My name is Divas Gupta. For a moment, there was silence. And then everyone around me started laughing. And I stood there, shattered, embarrassed, and broken. I mean, as a teenager, your self-confidence, your self-esteem just goes for the tops. And I asked myself that, will I ever be able to have friends in my life? I mean, who would love to hang out with a loser? Will I ever get a job in my life? Who would hire a stammerer? In Hindi we call it as haklana, atak atak kar bolna, when you get stuck when you speak. Who will marry me? And I had all these questions. I was doubting myself that, will I ever be able to do something? From this guy to someone who now shares his voice on various stages, I can tell you that if I can do it, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Do you get that? So never ever say that, I wish I was born that way. I wasn't born that way, my dear friend. I was born as a stutterer, a stammerer. Right? Can you comment that, folks? From there to giving 7 TED Talks, I'm India's only public speaking coach to have given 7 TED Talks. Why am I sharing this with you? How many of you dream? Come on, folks, ask for it. I want all of you to close your eyes. Everyone, close your eyes. This is important. It's a part of public speaking and communication skills, a part of success. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself standing on that one big stage. Do that. Do that. Yes. What are you wearing? Which color dress are you wearing? Yes. You look amazing. Yes. And there are hundreds of people in front of you. What's the number? Is it 50, 500, 5,000? There are a lot of people in front of you. And you are speaking in front of them, and they are clapping for you. They are cheering for you. There are your loved ones who are clapping for you that, yes, they always knew that you will do it. Yes. Can you hear those claps? Can you hear those claps, folks? You standing on that red carpet and people are cheering for you. Can you see that? Yes. When you are comfortable, open your eyes and let me know in the chat section that, what do you see? Did you see an amazing version of yourself? Did you see that, yes, you were there sharing your voice? Remember, folks, I'm a speaker. first successes over here in paying yourself. Let's love that. Tathastu. This is what I'll say.
Yes. So ask for that. Yes, there was. On your notepad, write that I want to give a TED talk. Mention the date. That by the end of 2024, 25, whatever, depending upon your current level, you know it. By the end of this day, this month, this year, I will give a TED talk. Have a vision, folks. Without a vision, without a goal, it's all dreamy land. Yes. Maybe a TED talk, maybe a Josh talk, whatever is your vision, go for it. Maybe you have to stand with the leaders and just share the frame. Could be anything. Ask for that. Yes, there was. I want this for myself. First of all, write this down. Yes, there was. I want to be there, be heard. Be there, be heard. Be there, be heard. Whatever it be. Work with these great organizations. I happen to train them. Ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want for yourself? What do you want for yourself? I'll tell you how it works. Once I applied for a PhD at IIM and I was rejected. They said, you do not have what it takes to be a teacher. And I'm like, all right. Fast forward to 4 years, I was invited as a faculty of communication at IIM Udaipur. So today, I'm a visiting faculty at IIM Udaipur, teaching MBA students about communication skills. You get that? Without a PhD. So skill is more important than just a piece of paper called as a degree, my dear friends. Right. Moving forward, the first step is to overcome fear of being judged. How do we do that? Let's dive deeper. Let's imagine a scenario. When you have to speak in front of people, does it happen that if you have your seniors in front of you, you feel a bit less low confidence? When you have your client in front of you, you feel a bit underconfident. Happens. Understand this. This is my observation. Right. Now, why it happens? Why is that you lose confidence in front of your seniors? You're not able to form sentences, speak properly. The answer is BAE. The answer is BAE. B-A-E. Before I share that with you, what BAE is and how you can overcome this challenge, let me teach you 3 words in Hindi. A for apple? No. A for Admi. A for Admi as in man, right? B for Bada as in big. B for Bada as in big. C for Chota as in small. Clear? A, B, C, Admi, Bada, Chota. My question to you is, as per you, in general, who is a Bada Admi? What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of a Bada Admi? Okay. Ambani, Modi ji, okay. Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, okay. MSD, I get that. So can I say that someone who has a lot of money, lot of power, lot of status, lot of followers is a Bada Admi in general? Yes, no? Got it. If I ask you, who is a Chota Admi? So can we say opposite of it? I'm not considering the morals and the ethics. That's there for sure. But in general, in the face of it, we say he's a Bada Admi. He's a Bada Admi, okay. My question to you is, who are you? Bada Admi or Chota Admi? Devas. I'm a Chota Admi, Devas. He's a Bada Admi. My boss is a Bada Admi. When you go for an appraisal, who is the Bada Admi? Your boss is a Bada Admi, right? And you are a Chota Admi. When you go for an interview, who is a Bada Admi? The interviewer is a Bada Admi, Devas, because he will give me a job. And I'm a Chota Admi, Devas. The client is a Bada Admi, Devas, because he gives us business. Are you getting it? What's happening over here? I call this as BAE, the Bada Admi effect. What? The Bada Admi effect. You tell me. If someone is senior to you, you say he's a Bada Admi, right? Oh, Devas, my manager knows a lot more than me. My senior is so knowledgeable. If someone is elder to you, is it your mistake? Just because his parents planned him before your parents planned you, is it your mistake? No, right? Not your mistake at all. Are you getting me, folks? Understand this psychologically. I'm talking about internal communication. Write it down. Say IC, internal communication. Block over here. Tell me. If someone is more knowledgeable than us, he knows so much. Yes, because he has given more number of hours to a subject. That's it. So what do we do? I value my backstory. The solution is I value my backstory. Oh, look at him. He speaks in English fluently. What a language. The moment someone speaks in English, you think, oh, he's a bada aadmi. Yes or no, folks? Are you with me on this? Are you with me on this? Yes. The moment we see someone speaking in English, oh, he's a bada aadmi. Why? Just because we were ruled by Britishers, we call someone a bada aadmi because he can speak in English. Can we value our backstory? Maybe you come from a place where you never had that exposure to the language. You never went to an English medium school. You never had a background. You never had those parents who talk in English. Yes, that person whom you're comparing with, check out his backstory. I'm not saying don't learn this language, no. Learn this language, however, this does not define you. Are you with me on this? I've seen in the meetings, people have great ideas, they don't even speak up. How can I speak, Devas? He's a bada aadmi. You tell me, in your organization, your CXO, can he take decisions if he does not know what is happening at the bottom level? No, right? Understand this. Your contribution matters. If you have a lift, elevator, the person who drills that one screw, is that work important? Yes, no. That work of an engineer is important? Yes. Understand this, folks. So whenever you are in the doubt that, okay, I just have like 3 years of experience with us, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Makes sense? Number 1, BAE, the Bada Aadmi effect. So what do? You value your backstory. Whenever you have this thing going in your head that, oh, he's a Bada Aadmi, no. You think that, yes, even I am a Bada Aadmi. So who are you? You're a Bada Aadmi. That does not mean that you are arrogant. Understand this, folks. People say, oh, Devas, I'm a bada aadmi now. No. For me, I'm a bada aadmi in my head, and you are a bada aadmi also. Are we getting it? I value myself and I value you as well. That's equal. That's equal. I will not feel, oh my God, sir, I'm not a slave. Not a slave. Do you get that? Do we get that? That's the first thing. That's the first thing. The second one. The second scenario is where when you have to speak in front of people, you feel, I am not feeling comfortable, the way people look at me just feels a bit uneasy, Devas. So it is better I should step back. When you have to present, you ask your team members to go and present. Happens. Have you seen that happening? Have you seen that happening? That I will not speak, okay, you may start, I just will be there, okay, rest, yes, you manage. Again, a scenario. What is happening? What is happening? Tell me. How many of you want to overcome this fear that, no, I am okay like behind the screen, like behind the stage of us? No. Yes. Do one thing. Take your smartphone and turn on the front camera. This is practical. Turn on the front camera like this, you say, and you look at your face. You say, okay, I'm losing hair from here, but that's a part of my age or my genetics. Yes, I have a big nose, but at least it gives me air to breathe. All right, I have a mole on my cheek. Maybe if I get lost, it will help me identify. I have a nice smile. I have a nice jawline. I have a clear forehead. Okay. Eyes look nice, perfect, and yes. And then you repeat these lines after me. What do you say? I like you. I love you. Repeat, repeat, repeat. I like you. I love you. Okay. All the married men at home, do not try this at home. If something goes wrong, do not kill me. If your wife says boom, you're like, hey, how dare you say this to someone? So my wife is outside, so I can always say this out. She's not listening to me. They say, I like you. I love you. I am your biggest fan. Thank you for being you. Say this out. I am your biggest fan. Thank you for being you. Say this out with your purest of intention that yes, I like you. I love you. Thank you for being you. I am your biggest fan. Say this out. Say this out, folks. Repeat these lines. When you have to go for a presentation, a meeting, or interview, you say this to yourself. Does it work? Yes, it works. Do you apply this? Yes, I do apply this. Till date, the best of the best speakers from the world do this. Accepting themselves. Because we all have flaws, yes or no? Anyone without flaws? It just means you're not aware. We all have flaws, right? We all have imperfections. I remember I was like coaching one candidate last evening, and she said, Devas, I am not getting the perfect words, so I will not move forward and like do the task. No, let's accept that yes, this is me. Yes, I do get stuck at times. Yes, I do go blank at times. That's okay. I'm working towards it. So you accept your flaws and you appreciate what you have. Yes. I was always hiding behind that, gosh, why I was born as a stammerer. But I feel that at least I have voice. Imagine a world where I did not have my voice. How many of you feel blessed that yes, you have voice at least? Improvising is the next part. We are gonna like do that. But at least feel great that yes, you have things intact. It's a blessing, folks. It's a blessing. And the third scenario, that after you do all of this, you finally step on that stage. Now, a lot of people have a confusion that I am not keen in public speaking. I mean, I don't go on those big stages. Why do I have to learn all of this? Well, my dear friend, a stage does not mean a raised platform. A stage does not mean that you're holding a mic, there's a spotlight focusing on you, and there are thousands of people in front of you. No, that's not the only stage. When you speak in front of 5 people, 15 people, even that's your stage. Meeting room, like classroom, boardroom, whatever it be, even that's your stage. Do you get this? So when you have to speak in front of like 3 people also, even that's your stage. Are we clear? Are we clear? So what happens? Imagine you have to give a presentation. Focus, okay? Imagine you have to give a presentation. What do you do before giving a presentation? What if someone laughs at me, Devas? I am not feeling comfortable. Something is... I don't know. Your cheeks go red. Yes? You dissipate heat from the ears. Your throat goes dry. You have something going in your stomach. Your hands are like shaking. Yes? What's happening? You're having a negative self-talk. You're having a negative self-talk. Yes. Where does this talk come from that I can't do it? What if, this happens and, what if this comes from the outside world. You have been absorbing all these voices from your environment, maybe from your parents, your teachers, your relatives, your colleagues, your bosses, who made you realize that, okay, you are good for nothing. Have we had such people around us who criticize us, who pass remarks against us? Their voice unknowingly becomes our voice. So what do? We flip it. We flip the negative voice into a positive one. How? By asking one question, that who are you? What? Who are you? So what do you say? I am great. Who are you? I am great. Who are you? I am powerful. Who are you? I am a champion. I want all of you to say this out loud and clear. And write it down in the chat section that yes, I am great, I am a champion, I am great, I am unstoppable, I am great, I am a champion. Say this out loud and clear. Do not care who is on your left, who is on your right. Barely matters. Your family might think that you've gone crazy. Let them think. Right now what matters is you and your voice. You want to judge me? Judge. I don't mind it. I have nothing against you. But I love myself, I accept myself, and yes, I am born to be great, I am a champion. Say this out, folks. Till date, I can say this by keeping my hand over my heart. Till date, before any session, be it offline or online, I practice this ritual. Again, I repeat, internal communication. Why? Even if I give you a script in your hand, best of the best script in your hand, you will still not be able to speak with confidence. Why? Because it is not just about the language, it's about internal communication. Does this make sense to you? Just type in IC, internal communication. We just understood a very powerful lesson around internal communication. Makes sense? Once you get this sorted, next step. I'm moving step by step, folks. Even before you get up from your seat and you reach that place called as a stage for a presentation, what you should be doing step by step. Now you finally go on that place, go over that place, right? Imagine this is your stage, right? You divide your audience into three parts. Audience on your right, audience on your left, and audience right in front of you. Clear? Left, right, and center. And then apply a technique called as PAP. Write it down. Come on, quick. PAP stands for pause and pan. Pan as in PAN. Pan. Pause and pan. Now let me show you how to apply this technique. Everyone do it along with me, okay? Imagine you have 15 people in front of you. 5, 5, and 5. Clear? You enter that room. Option number 1. You look at the floor, look at the ceiling, scratch your nose, adjust your clothes, again and again, check your time, play with the mobile phone, bite your nails. That's option number 1, which you are doing, right? However, what you will do now, you walk, you look to your left, smile. You look to your right, smile. You look to the center, smile. You see, pause and pan. So panning is scanning from left to right and right to left. Do you get that? So I'll pause. Left, look at them, smile. Right, look at them, smile. Straight, look at them, smile. Do you get this? In the first few seconds, you establish a connect. I see a lot of people looking constipated. That, have you seen that? Have you seen that? Right? So now onwards, you apply this. Makes sense. Makes sense to everyone. And you will see that the audience will accept you. Be it in a conference room, be it on a big stage, wherever you are, you will see this happening. Are we clear with the 3 secrets to overcome fear of being judged? The Bada Admi effect, being flawsome, accepting your flaws, and self-talk. I remember one of my students, Mr. Vikas Shetty, with 2 decades of corporate experience, had fear of being judged. He was not willing to go on the stage. And guess what? He shared this with me, that there was. So I spoke in front of 1,000 people. Can you beat that? I'm really inspired by Vikas because He is so amazing in terms of his commitment. If you're from Mumbai and if you get a chance to meet him for sure. I love this student of mine. So yes, everyone, write your goal. Again, if you haven't written down, then how many people, in front of how many people you want to speak? What's your next goal? That I want to speak in front of maybe 500 people, 1,000 people by the end of maybe 2025. Could be anything. Give a date, give a deadline to yourself, and then take action. Sounds good? If Vikas can do it, I remember he was sharing with me that once the Gym Likhana in Mumbai, those folks asked for an interview and he could not speak. He got stuck. But today he appears on camera. He appears so confident. I wish the same for you. Well, the second step is to avoid going blank while speaking. Now you have reached the stage, you have applied pause and pan. How many of you had this issue or if this challenge of going blank? Type in B for blank. And yes, of us, I go blank. Okay, a lot of us. One moment, yeah. You go blank. I get that. So what do you do? Whenever we go blank, the simplest and the easiest way is to follow a model, follow a framework. Do you get that? What happens? We do not know what to say next. So we say, basically, have you heard that? Whenever someone produces these sounds, it is a clear indication the person does not know what to say next, right? So what do? You apply a framework, you apply a model, a structure. When your brain knows what to say next, it will not go blank. You realize this? You try to structure your thoughts in a way that you cannot forget. Your brain will not go blank. So for this, I'm going to share with you a crazy model which is going to blow your mind. It is super easy yet very, very powerful. It's a 4-step framework called as a PREP model. P-R-E-P. Now see how it works. That's the beauty of it, how it works. The first is P. Now imagine you have to give a presentation. Yes? You have to speak to your boss, your client. What can you say? You state your point of view. You say, in my opinion, that can be your starting line. In my opinion, according to me, as per me. Choose anything, your choice, right? So you know it, what I have to say. The starting one line is fixed. Happens, right? Sometimes we are like struggling, how do I start? But now you know it. According to me, as per me, in my opinion, in my observation, my experience, whatever it is. Clear? You say, according to me, we should go with strategy X. Imagine a meeting scenario where you are giving your inputs. According to me, we should go with strategy X. That's your point of view, that you say, let's go with strategy X. Now, the moment you say this, what will happen? All your listeners, including your boss, will think, why? Why should we go with strategy X? Next is R. R stands for reason. You say the reason why I say this. The same lines. The reason why I say this. I repeat, the reason why I say this. You say the reason why I say this is, number one, we will have more revenue if we adopt strategy X. Reason number two, we will have better customer satisfaction. And reason number three, we will be able to capture a larger market share. I'm just giving you a rough idea, okay? You can always give your own reasons. Why should you go with what you want to go? Clear? Still, people will not believe you. That's how we humans are. Your boss, at least, will not believe in that. Oh, no, I don't believe in you. You say, to give you an example, see the starting line, to give you an example, our competitor, blah, 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 private limited, applied the same strategy last year and they saw an increment of 11% in their revenue. You gave an example, right? So the last P is propose. What do you suggest? So moving forward in this financial year, we should adopt strategy X to have better market share and more revenue. Sounds good? Sounds good, yes, no? Type in SG. Type in SG. That yes, this sounds a lot better. A lot better, a lot better, a lot better. Awesome. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. So yes, all of you who are the Devas, please disable the chat. We have done it for you so that there's no distraction at all for you. Sounds good? So I can read your chat for sure. So follow the PREP model, PREP. Point, reason, example, point. You will not go blank. You have a structure to it. For example, let's apply this. I really want to improve my skills of communication. That's your point of view. I want to improve my skills of communication. The reason why I want to improve is because whenever I have to speak in front of people, I just lose my confidence, or I was not able to crack the interview. I was not able to get the promotion. I was not able to get the recognition. To give you an example, last month I had to present in front of 50 people. It was a great opportunity. However, I just messed it up and I was so embarrassed. So moving forward, I would learn about communication skills and public speaking. Make sense? So you can apply PREP model in day-to-day conversations as well, not just in professional ones, also in personal ones. Make sense to everyone? That's good? Oh yes, are you loving it? Come on folks, are you loving it? Are you loving it? Are you loving it? Boom, 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 boom. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. I love that, I love that. I remember Mangesh had a similar challenge where he was not able to speak properly, and as a result, his boss did not notice him. He said in the last 5 years, he never received a compliment, but now he received a compliment from his boss stating that, Mangesh, now you speak well. Come on, visualize that, yes, I want to be there, I want to be heard. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Moving on, the second strategy is to go for visual representation. Now, how does it work? I was doing a corporate session for one of my clients, and one of the presenters had this slide. He was a doctor and an eye surgeon, and this is what he said. Hello everyone. Today I'll talk about one of my patients. She's a young lady, face of local media, a 43-year-old female, and post-COVID hospitalization, she had posterior subcapsular cataract. She's a news reader in local news channel. She's a reporter. She's a social media face. She wants clear distance vision, especially good nighttime driving vision. Have you seen someone reading from the slide? Because you do not know what to say next. And you can't remember if you have a slide like this. Do you agree with this? Do you agree with this? I'm surprised when I'm coaching people, I see the kind of slides they make, and as a result, it just falls flat. So what do you do? If I change the slide into this one, is it better? Easy to visualize? Is it better? Our mind remembers images, yes or no, than text. If I further change it to this, is it better? Now your mind knows it, that there are 3 categories, red, yellow, and maybe green. Green is good to go, red, area of concern, right? So categorize the information in such a way. Sort and simplify. You will not go blank. Else, if you just read line by line, word by word, oh gosh, you will be doomed. Yes, you have to practice, you have to apply this again and again. That is how you'll become better. It is not just knowing will not help you. Application will help you. Clear this? Are we clear? So this one was sort and simplify, visual representation. And third one is storytelling. What I've seen, when we have to go for storytelling, we have stories to share, but then we again go blank. Happens with you? Because I do start off with my story, but then in between I just lose track of it. I simply go blank. Happens? Storytelling? Oh, yes. Would you be interested if I share with you a step-by-step framework which you can use to tell stories so that when you apply that framework, you will never go blank? Will that be helpful for you? Yes. Be it any story, at business level, at personal level, whatever it be, you use that framework every single time, it will work for you. And for that, let's take an example from a Bollywood movie. I somehow love this movie. This is MSD, MS Dhoni. How many of you are fans of MSD? Come on, make some noise that yes, we are MSD fans. Oh yes, I love that. I love that. He is indeed a legend. And in this movie, let's see how the framework can be applied. Right? Let's have a look. So firstly, try to apply it in your life as well. If it is your story, what would you say? You start with the character description. So your story starts with your character description. As in, we all get to know about MS Dhoni. Where is he from? Which era are we talking about? How he looked? What was he doing back then? Just giving a background information about the person. Clear? That's how you start with your story. I'm giving you a framework, okay? That's the first thing. Second, you talk about the challenge. In case of MS Dhoni, he came from a humble background. He did not have parents who could support him. He did not have the right mentor, the right guidance. Yes or no? Similarly, talk about your problem, your challenge. To give you an example, you might say that you were working in XYZ Bank in the year 2001. Yes, an example. And you faced a challenge in the bank. Maybe while you were seeing the documents, one document was missing. Are you getting me? So any challenge relevant to your professional life, or if it is a personal story, you share any challenge from your your professional life. Are we clear with this? Personal life. Third step, you meet an angel who understands the problem. Now, in case of MS Dhoni, he was fortunate to find a coach who found that yes, this guy has a spark and understood the problem. Yes. Similarly, ask yourself, who was that angel, that guide, that guru, that mentor, that philosopher, that friend who understood your problem? And what suggestion you got from him? In case of MS Dhoni was asked by his angel, by his mentor, to work more on his wicket keeping skills, to work more on his fitness level day in, day out, day in, day out. Similarly, ask what suggestion was given to you, and then what action you took. This is something very, very important. Talk about what you did. In case of MS Dhoni, he was working at a railway station. He was practicing day in, day out, day in, day out. A lot of rejection, but still he was going strong and strong and strong and strong. Talk about your struggles, what all you did. And then finally, we have a result. We all know what happened in 2011 when India won the World Cup, right? Yes or no? And that's success for you. Maybe in our example, you finally found that document with the help of one of your colleagues, one of your managers. Could be your story. You finally cracked that exam. You finally got that promotion. You finally spoke in front of 1,000 people. Could be any of your dreams. That is success for you. Or it could be a tragedy as well. The hero might die. You might fail. You might have lost that document. And you learned an important lesson on that day. Even that's a story. Does this make your life easy now? That now you know how to start, how to navigate, and how to conclude. How many of you say, this is great, Deva, this was really helpful. Now I know exactly how to go from step 1 to step 6. You will not go blank. You have a framework, my dear friends. I'll play the trailer of this movie, MS Dhoni, to understand how this framework is applied. Now you know the secret. I have decoded it for you. Let's watch this trailer together and see how the framework has been applied. clear. Yes, with practice, with implementation, you will be able to learn a better way. But for now, see how it is applied. Also, as we watch this trailer, let's take a moment to remember late SSR, Sushant Singh Rajput. He's no more with us, but then his performance is still with us. So this is for SSR and MSD. Let's watch this together and then we go to the next step.
सर हम सोच रहे थे कि हम कर क्या रहे हैं। हम एक क्रिकेटर हैं लेकिन टीसी का काम कर रहे हैं खड़गपुर स्टेशन पे और रोज गेट नंबर 3 के सामने खड़े होकर फाइन इकट्ठा करते हैं। ना तो हमारा गेम इंप्रूव हो रहा है सर, ना तो हमको आगे का कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रहा है। तो फिर कैसे चलेगा सर?
नाम क्या है?
महेंद्र सिंह धोनी।
अच्छा गोलकीपिंग करता तू, क्रिकेट खेलेगा?
सर हमको क्रिकेट में बैटिंग ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है।
पहले विकेट कीपिंग पे ध्यान दो, तुम समझा?
खेल कूद अपनी जगह है, लेकिन पढ़ोगे लिखोगे तो किसी लायक बनोगे।
सर आप बोलेंगे तो आज ओपन करें,
अगला मैच में देखेंगे।
सर वीक टीम के साथ स्कोर करके क्या मिलेगा?
हम इस लड़के को जानते हैं, महेंद्र सिंह धोनी।
स्ट्राइक हम लेंगे, तुम रन आउट मत करवा देना बस।
का गेम दिन प्रतिदिन बड़ा होता जा रहा है।
तुम्हारा पढ़ाई लिखाई कैसा चल रहा है?
परसों से ही ऑफिस लीग का लास्ट राउंड शुरू होने वाला है।
अरे एग्जाम तो दोगे ना तुम?
पास जितना लायक हो जाएगा।
धोनी कोई तेंदुलकर है?
नहीं बस धोनी धोनी है। एक बार उस लड़के को मौका मिल गया ना तो बहुत आगे तक जाएगा।
1500 का स्टाइपेंड है। अच्छा किसी ने इतना स्टाइपेंड नहीं मिला जितना भाई को मिलेगा।
अपना माई टीसी बन जाएगा माता के आशीर्वाद से।
अगर तूने अच्छे से नौकरी की तो रेलवे में एक दिन RM भी बन सकता है। अगर माइया का इतने से मन नहीं भरा तो?
मतलब?
हमारा मन कहता है ये थोड़े से में खुश होने वाला नहीं है।
ड्यूटी के बाद रोज प्रैक्टिस, जितना ड्यूटी उतना प्रैक्टिस।
तीन बॉल कीपिंग के लिए बुलाया और एक ओवर बैटिंग किया।
सबके साथ ऐसा किया?
नहीं हमसे ही कुछ खास लगा।
और ये कौन जीनियस लोग हैं जिन्हें सिर्फ 3 ही बॉल में प्लेयर का पोटेंशियल पता चल जाता है?
उधर खड़गपुर में जॉब का सिक्योरिटी में फंस गया ना तो हम आगे कुछ नहीं कर
बाहर करना चाहता है, ये इन तीनों को निकाल के रुकने वाला नहीं है।
We are all servants and we are all doing national duty.
कौन सा बैटिंग दोगे क्या?
हमको भी एक चांस दीजिए ना सर।
Strike into the crowd. India takes the World Cup after 28 years, and it is an Indian captain who's been absolutely magnificent in the night of the final.
Oh gosh, every single time I watch this trailer, we have goosebumps. It's mind blowing. Yes or no? So impactful. I want all of you to think about that. Yes, someday you will share your story in this fashion. Yes, yes. I love that heart. Come on, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Love that, love that. So yes, 3 strategies to avoid going blank. One is using the prep model. Second is visual representation, because our mind remembers images more than just text. And number 3, using a framework when it comes to storytelling, because stories are generally longer and you might go blank. So that's where the framework will help you a lot. Clear? Now, we are going to the next level. The third step. This is about external communication. Do you realize this? So far, the first 2 steps were about internal communication. What you do before you finally speak. Now you are ready, what you have to say.
Now you're ready, what you have to say, and now we learn how to say in a way that you sound really interesting. Oh yes, that's great. That's great, that's great. Did you realize it, folks? It's been 1 hour that you are there with me. Was I able to hold your attention? Yes, come on, reply to everyone and tell me that yes, it was going nice. Okay, it's great, great, great. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I'll be sharing with you how even you can do it. How even you can do it. Oh yes. Have a look. The first is, while opening your speech, what do you say so that you don't sound boring? Want to know that? Maybe you're giving a presentation, you're there in a meeting room, whatever the case be. What do you say? What do you say? For example, this is your scenario. So there are 3 types of people. There are 3 types of people. The first type I call them as HH people. And the way they will open their speech is something like this. Hello everyone. Good morning. Hope you are doing well. Well, I'm very excited, although I don't look like, but since everyone says the same words, so I'll also say the same thing. I'm very happy to be in front of all of you. So although you all can read the slide, but since everyone does it, so as you can read, the topic of today's presentation is about how to give a speech without reading from the slide. Yes, that is the topic, as you read correctly. So without wasting much of your time, as I've already wasted a lot of your time, let me start boring you. Sorry, like speaking in front of you. Now you understand the importance of formal training. Because we have been seeing people around us in our organization speaking in this fashion, like, this is a nice way. So if you open your speech with a hello everyone, hi, hope you are doing well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, nobody gives a damn, and you'll observe this. The moment you do that, you will hear a sound. Yes, you will hear a sound. And the sound is like, you're boring. How many of you agree that yes, if you do not grab the attention in the first few seconds, your mobile phone or their mobile phone will take their attention? Happens. We are engrossed in mobile phone. Oh, let him speak. It's the intro part of it. Let him go. Yes. Your biggest competitor is mobile phone. Their mobile phone, right? So you will avoid sounding boring. Clear? By not starting with a hello, hi, not required. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We are so honored to have Mr. Blah 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 as our chief guest. Thank you so much, sir. We don't care, but then it is a protocol, so we have to say this. No, don't do all of this in the starting itself. I'll share the technique, what you can do, but then do not do this as your opening line. The second type, we call them as the BB people. What? BB, the breakfast people. And the way they start is something like this. Good morning, everyone. I said good morning, everyone. Did you have your breakfast? Come on, show me some energy. Didn't you have your breakfast? Come on, show me some energy. And this person will jump from left to right, right to left, and keep on asking you whether you had your breakfast or not. It's 11:06 a.m., my dear friends. I believe you had your breakfast, and even if you did not have your breakfast, it's completely fine. You will not die. Today you are hungry to learn, and that hunger to learn is more important than just hunger for food. With me on this? Oh yes, I love that. I love that. So do not bring in that false energy. Someone who's just like shouting will not make a difference. It has to be a blend of it. But not like, I'm very excited, I'm very energetic. No, it has to be energetic, but not, oh, relax, breathe, take a deep breath. Stay in your pants. Do not be the angry young man. And then we have type 3. Type 3, I call them as the CC people. And the way they open their speech is something like this. Am I audible at the end? Okay. Am I audible in the middle? Okay. Am I audible in the front row? Yes. Okay. Okay, this side. Can you hear me over there? Yeah? Hello friends. My name is Devas and I am the assistant manager at XYZ Private Limited. I am very honored to be here in front of you. So, today I'll talk about blah 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 blah. It seems as if you're in a fight with your wife. It seems that you're so depressed that life is against you, my dear friend. I understand. Just kidding, my dear friend. Just kidding. The learning is that if you sound like this, you will get disconnected. The audience. Do not open your speech like this. So what can you do? Let me show you some ways. You can start like, thank you all for coming. You start by appreciation. That's one category. Starting by appreciating people. Thank you all for coming. Not like, thank you all for coming. No, mean what you say. Intention has to be very pure. Understand, if some people are negative, they're like, why should I thank them? Why should I thank them, Devas? I am the boss. Why should I thank them? I'm the senior. Why should I thank them? My dear, you're a leader, aren't you? Aren't you a leader? Aren't you a leader? Come on. Aren't you a leader? Yes. A leader inspires. A leader takes everyone together. So keep your ego aside. Everyone, do it with me. Hands over here. Yeah, hands over here. Hands over here. Say, ego, ego, go away. Ego, ego, go away. See, we have a lot of ego. So take this ego and throw it out. Take this ego and throw it out. Irrespective of who you are, where you come from, barely matters. Be humble, be grounded, and be hungry. All right. So the first one is you appreciate. Like, thank you all for coming. I appreciate everyone being here. I will thank you here for being here on time. Appreciate people for punctuality. Why not? Or I want to like, thank you for coming on such a short notice. If someone showed up on a short notice, appreciate. Why not? If you would have noticed today when I came live in front of you, did you notice? How did I start? Did I say, hello everyone, good morning. My name is Devas, and in the next 2 hours, I'll talk about the importance of public speaking and communication skills. So my dear friend, the first concept is called as internal communication, where we talk about fear of being judged. So there are 3 ways of doing it. Did I say that? You'll be like, where am I? Where I came? No, right? It has to be bang on that yes, you appreciate people. The second way is you talk about the agenda. Well, we are here today to decide on blah, 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 blah. We are here today to agree on our pending matters or our last discussion. Well, by the end of today's meeting, we need to decide the plan for the next 1 month. Set the agenda in the opening itself. I've scheduled this meeting so that we can talk about blah, 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 blah. The purpose of today's meeting is blah, 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 blah. Do you get that? I'm giving you ready-made templates, folks. What more do you want? How many of you find this is very helpful, Devas? You've made my life a lot easier. Now I'll not struggle every morning in a meeting, in a presentation, when I have to start. Yeah? One more way. You talk about the structure. You say, first we'll be discussing about XYZ. After that, we'll move on to blah, blah, blah. Then we'll try to cover blah, blah, blah. And shortly after, we'll go over and talk about XYZ. And next, we'll consider about blah, 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 blah. If there's enough time, we'll also go through blah, blah, blah. And finally, we'll talk about blah. Do you get this? If you have like 3 points to cover, 4 points to cover, 5 points to cover, depending upon how many points you have, you can use this framework. Simple, easy, good to go. Now, if you have to give speech in front of anyone, anywhere, something advanced, something more powerful, something more impactful, that you want that audience should be like, oh my God. Want to know that? Something, a template, a framework which can like blow your mind, which is so powerful that it will work every single time. I call this as WAW framework. Make a note of it, folks. Quick. Make a note of it. WAW framework. What audience wants. What audience wants. What audience wants. Now, write down this in a notepad. How many of you want to fill in the blanks by show of hands? How many of you want to by show of hands? Are we good to go? Now let's see how to apply this framework. Application is more important, folks. Knowing is one part, application is the most important part. So how do you apply this? Imagine you have to give a presentation in front of your team members, your boss, your super boss, everyone is there. So this technique is applicable in all the scenarios, right? Don't say, Divas, how can I ask a question to my seniors? Why not? So option number one, you walk inside the room, the presentation room, looking underconfident, say, hello everyone, and hello everyone, good morning. I'll talk about blah blah blah. That's like one way, which you already know. A better way, you apply PAP, and then you say, how many of you want to grow by 11% this year? By show of hands. Imagine the company is growing by 7%, and you have to present the plan for the next 1 year. Do you think your boss will say yes? Why not? Or your boss will say, no, we are okay at 7%. What audience wants? What your team members want? What your boss wants? How many of you want to blah 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 by show of hands? Do you get this? This template is super powerful, folks. You apply this in any scenario, it will work. Clear? So how many of you want to grow by 11% this year? Great. And then you apply the prep framework. Sounds good? How many of you love this? How many of you love this? That, yeah, this was nice. If I use this, oh gosh, it's going to be magical. Interesting. Next comes the voice dynamics. That's how you grab the attention. The next goal is to hold the attention. Yes or no? You might grab the attention, but to hold the attention for an hour, so it's been more than 1 hour, was I able to hold your attention? Yes. Was I able to do that for you? Oh yes. That's great. So what am I doing? I'm playing with my voice. I'm applying some techniques which even you can apply once you learn it. Right? Now, there is some challenge with some people. No matter they take like ORS, they take any medicine, they can't stop. When they start speaking, they have verbal diarrhea. Yeah, they have verbal diarrhea. They just keep on. Therefore, understand what's happening. The rate of speech, how fast you speak, how slow you speak, how controlled you are, or how much control you have on your speech is very important. Speaking fast does not make you cool. Understand this. So your rate of speech, how many words you speak in a minute, that is your focus area. Ideally, Your range has to be in between 120 to 150 words per minute. Imagine if I speak fast, you'll be like, oh my God, what a pace there was, the way he speaks, like nice. But you don't understand anything. Yes or no? Everything will go. Yes. But if I speak really slow like this, you will feel that is my network working fine? Why is his voice lagging? Why is Diva sounding like this? So, extremes of both are not healthy. So, playing in this range is what you need to focus. If you would have observed me, I have been playing in this range. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Understand, very important, very, very important as a leader, The second part is, how many of you face a challenge with clarity of speech? That there was, when I speak, I'm not that clear with my speech. Type in COS, like clarity of speech. Okay. Nisarg, biggest challenge. Soma, Riddhi, Bharvi, Anisha Jain, Hitesh Agrawal, Shifali, Angelica, Shipra, Rakesh, Naushad, Amit, I get that. Before I share the technique with you, I want to know from you how clear I was in my speech. Was I super clear? Was I very clear in my speech? Oh, I was crystal clear? Oh my God. That's great, that's great. Imagine a stammerer sounding so clear. How can a stammerer be so clear? How? What am I doing? The technique is focusing on lips. On someone else's lips. No, you will get bashed. Don't do that. You focus on your own lips. How? Observe me. So when I speak right now, I'm focusing on my lip movements. Every word that comes from my mouth is clear. For example, the word is beautiful. Beautiful. It has 3 parts to it. Beautiful. Open your mouth, focus on your lips, and you will sound a lot more clear. I challenge you. Pick up any word, any sentence. Pick up any word, any sentence that you have in front of you and read it the way I told you and tell me how this magic works for you. The magic works. Reply to everyone and let me know in the chat section. Do it. Magic works for you. Come on, let me know. Oh yes, pick up any line, any paragraph. This magic will work right now. It is that powerful. Oh yes, it works. I'm so happy, folks. I'm so happy. Awesome. So good. Keep on doing it. Yes. Do it. Boom. Oh yes, beautiful. Oh yes, it worked. You see this? Just one hack. How many of you thought that, oh, it will take years and years to speak clearly? Honestly, how many of you felt that? Give me a heads up. Yes, but you just learned a powerful thing in just a few seconds. What I learned in the last 11 years as a public speaking coach, you see, importance of mentor. If you did not have this input, you would have been struggling with it all your life. One input, one tweak can make a major difference. Do you agree with that? I think that's the beauty of all the teachers. So I find myself as a teacher first, that helping my students overcome their challenges. Do my research, apply it, like practice it, and when I say, oh, this works, then I share it with you. Applicable techniques. So happy for you. I was always like cursing myself that why do I stammer, why do I stutter, why I don't speak clearly. And today my voice is my biggest strength. Yes or no? My entire profession, my entire career is based on the way I speak. Today I happen to be the official host for Naukri.com's podcast where I interview the CEOs, maybe from PVR, maybe from GoDaddy, maybe from Forever New, the Pearson, whatnot. All because of voice. Your voice is the most beautiful and powerful instrument in the world. How many of you commit to work on your voice, to work on your confidence? And yes, I will do whatever it takes, Devas. I love that. Some of you are asking, Devas, do we have a break in between? How many of you want a bio break of 2 minutes? We want to go to the washroom and all? Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's cover the next segment and then we will break for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. So if you want to go to washroom, just hold yourself back. Sit tight. Don't move. All right. Now I will have a text on the screen and I want you to read it. For that, I want one volunteer. Who would like to volunteer? Who would like to volunteer? Reply to everyone, folks. Reply to everyone. Okay, I can see a lot of names out here. Okay, Pratik is what I read. Pratik will bring you on board. Pratik. So Pratik, be on call.
Yes. Hello, Diva.
Hi, Pratik.
Hi.
Where are you from?
I'm from Pune.
From Pune. Interesting. So, Pratik, I would have a sentence for you on the screen, which you'll have to read. Sounds good?
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Here it is.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rahul. Today, I'm very excited to present before you our monthly progress report.
Okay, that's how you read. Now, I'm sure majority of you would have read in a similar fashion, right? Now, can we make this better? That's the goal. So, the way you read it, Pratik, was natural. When I say natural, it's natural to you. Do we get this? Everyone over here? That when I say natural, it's like natural to you. That is how you have been speaking. That's why it is natural to you. Clear? So, the learning over here is here. Now what happened? Why am I sharing this with you, Pratik? I remember I was in the hospital and I had this machine next to me which made this sound like beep, 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 beep. And this graph which went up and down, up and down. I thought for a moment that if the graph went like beep, then probably I would not have been here. You would have been writing Om Shanti RIP on my Instagram post, maybe someday. I learned about it that some people sound like that. You have to bring in variation in your voice. You have to bring in life in your voice. Make sense to everyone? How many of you have heard something similar that yes, some people or you sound boring? You sound flat. You sound at a monotonous tone. There is no variation in your voice. Yes? So, the concept over here is VV. Pratik and everyone out here, make a note of it. VV. VV stands for vocal variety. Vocal variety, where you lay more emphasis, more stress, more power on certain words. So Pratik, let's hear from you again and see if you can, on your own, identify on which words you should lay more focus, more energy, and read these lines. Please go for it.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rahul. Today, I'm very excited to present before you our monthly progress report.
Okay. Pratik, let's make it better. How about, good morning everyone, my name is Rahul and today I'm very excited to present before you our monthly progress report. Do you see a difference? The word very excited should showcase that yes, you are excited. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes. So it is not just saying those words for the sake of it. You should mean what you say. So today I'm very excited to present before you our monthly progress report. Pratik, try again. Last try for you.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rahul. Today I'm very excited to present before you our month.
Sorry? Pratik, are you there with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we missed the last few words from your side, maybe a network challenge, no worries. It was far better as compared to the previous attempt. However, a lot can be improvised. We'll see in a while. Thank you so much for participating. Would love to know what do you do in Pune?
I'm a software engineer.
I should have guessed it. Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai in India means IT because I was an engineer once upon a time. That's how I know it. So Pratik, happy to know you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So the learning is intonation. Learning is intonation. I want one more participant or a volunteer, I would say, who would love to be on board. Okay, one moment, folks. One moment. Hold on. Take a deep breath. Okay, so we have a lot of folks out here. We have a name. I can see a lot of names. Now, reply to everyone. I can see some names. Reply to everyone, not just to me. Okay. The name is... Okay. Mohit Srivastav. Okay. Mohit, let's hear from you. Mohit Srivastav, over to you. Hi, Mohit. Are you there with us?
Hi. Yeah, I'm here, Shiva.
And Mohit, where are you from?
I'm from Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal.
Bhopal, interesting. So, I'll have a sentence on the screen which you'll have to read. Good to go?
Yeah, sure.
Here it is.
My girlfriend is a very smart lawyer.
Okay. Now I'll change something on the screen and you will have to read the sentence again. Sounds good?
Okay.
And see if you can change something in the way you speak. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. How will you read it now?
My girlfriend is a very smart lawyer.
Why did you emphasize on the word very smart lawyer? Did you all notice it, folks? Everyone over here in the chat section? Or maybe give me a heads up? Yes. Help me understand. Why did you emphasize on the word very smart?
Yes, because she visually looks very smart lawyer.
That's the point, right? It's about visualization. So the moment you visualize expression naturally, what does that mean? If I have to share with you my experience of being in Ladakh, option number one, Ladakh is beautiful, Mohit. You must go with your family the next time you go there. The Pangong Lake is so calm and serene. You must travel to Ladakh once. Option number one. Option number two, oh Mohit, Ladakh is beautiful. Pangong Lake is so calm, so serene. You must go there with your family. Do you see a difference, everyone? Yes, the same message, how it was said. So when I was visualizing Ladakh, that's where expression came out naturally. In case of Mohit, when he was able to see that image on the screen, that's how the brain works, okay? When you visualize a person, a scenario, automatic expression enhances. Make sense, Mohit?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
And I hope you're not married.
No.
Yeah, then it was safe for you to attempt this.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. Now, we'll practice together, everyone. I'll have a question. And based upon the question, you have to let me know on which word would you emphasize. Clear? The question is, do you know a good lawyer? If you had to answer this question, on which word would you emphasize? Quick, everyone. On which word would you emphasize? Do you know a good lawyer? If you have to answer this question. The answer will be, my girlfriend is a very smart lawyer. No, my girlfriend is a very smart lawyer. Do you see a difference? The question is, do you know someone? It's about competency, how good or bad the lawyer is. You say, my girlfriend is a very smart lawyer. My girlfriend lay more emphasis, more stress. My girlfriend is a very smart lawyer. Is it clear? Next one. In this question, on which word will you emphasize? Quick. Is your girlfriend a good lawyer? My girlfriend is a very smart lawyer. You see this? My girlfriend is a very smart lawyer. You emphasize on this. So what does your girlfriend do? This is easy. What does your girlfriend do? My girlfriend is a very smart lawyer. Lawyer. Do you see this? Rise in the pitch. Lawyer. My girlfriend is a very smart lawyer. Makes sense to everyone? Makes sense to everyone? How many of you got clarity of us? Now I know where I was making a mistake. Now I know in a very simple way how to apply intonation, how to sound interesting, not sounding flat. Clear? Are you loving it? Are you loving it? Awesome! That's great, that's great, that's great, that's great. Beautiful. Take some pauses in between, it will make it more engaging, more engaging. Now, how do you end your speech? How do you end your speech? That's the next part of it. Yeah. How do you emphasize? How do you end your speech? So, I was working on this slide, this presentation last night. It was around 11:30 at night. And while working, I heard a sound at the door. And the moment I went to the door, the sound got louder. And the moment I opened the door, I was scared to see a cat out there. Hello. That's how you can build suspense. That's how you can hold the attention. That's how you're like, oh my God, what will happen next? What will happen next? What will happen next? Someone said there was, I got scared. Really? Now, understand, that's the power of pause. Use pauses to bring in suspense. Use pauses to bring in anticipation. Use pauses to hold the attention. For example, right now, I have no idea what I'm saying, but you are listening to me as if I know everything. That's the power of suspense. You're wondering that Divas is telling me something very important, but believe me, I'm just using a pause and making you feel that I'm sharing something important, but I have not. Do we get this? The power of pause, folks. People don't know this. People don't know this. I'm surprised. People don't know this. So yes, back to ending your speech. All things are practical, my dear friends. Yes, how to end your speech. Number one, end with energy. EWE, end with energy. Don't be like, okay, thank you so much for listening. No, end with energy and say, I want to thank everyone for coming today. Thank you so much for joining in. Or thank you all for your time. Energy. Thank you all for your participation in today's meeting. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody for a productive meeting. Thank you so much. You see that? Energy. You can use any line, but bring in EWE, end with energy. The second is EWI, end with instruction. End with instruction. When you have to give instructions to your team members, how do you do that? Option number one, okay, thank you for joining in. Okay, Mr. Sharma, please work on this presentation and submit by Tuesday morning. Ms. Anjali, please support Mr. Sharma. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Happens. A lot of my students who are working professionals said, Devas, when we have those conference calls, it is so boring. We literally have a headache, right? because the person at the other end sounds so dull and boring. So if you're that person who sounds dull and boring, try this out. You have to end with instruction, but instruction should be like, all right, a great meeting that we had. Mr. Sharma, please work on this presentation and share with us by Tuesday morning. Ms. Anjali, please support Mr. Sharma with all the info that he needs. And let's make this day count. Let's get back to work and see you on Tuesday. Whatever. Got the sense of it? The same words, how do you say it? So end with instruction, be clear. Last is end with summary, EWS. How do you summarize? You may use these lines. Well, here are some of the main points we discussed today. Point number 1, point number 2, point number 3. Or to sum up, we've talked about point A, point B, point C. Or I would like to briefly cover the topics we mentioned today. Topic A, topic B, topic C. Or before we finish, let's go over everything we talked about today. We discussed about A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, whatever it be. Or let's quickly summarize the main points of today's meeting. Sounds good? You can choose any of these templates. Sounds good? Ending with summary. That's how you summarize whatever you had to say. It gives clarity. It gives clarity. Yes. Before we go to the next part, do you want to have a break? Do you want to have a break? Yes, because after this, we'll talk about interview and body language. Yes? Awesome. So we'll have a 2-minute bio break. Quickly go and come back. All those who want to stay back, I can play a video for you. You can enjoy that. And we'll catch up exactly in 2 minutes. Don't be late.
For this course, I never opted for some other language, some other preferred language other than Hindi. This program has boosted up my confidence level incredibly. I am able to get that self-confidence day by day.
I'm very happy by joining this public speaking program, and I really thank Divas and team for giving such a wonderful platform for people like us to improve our public speaking as well as our personality development.
So these sessions with such beautiful and amazing people, I have really enjoyed it. It has really helped me improve a lot. Like earlier, I was really scared to do impromptu speaking. Like I was never able to speak impromptu. I would just prepare things for hours and hours, and I would just remember them like by heart, and then I would speak. But these sessions have moved me a lot, and now I am speaking and giving my feedback. That is so yeah. In that case, it has helped me a lot, and it has helped me improve my English and my language. So I have now found better words to converse, and I am feeling really happy to have joined these sessions.
I think very confident and very sure of himself. So experienced in Indian industry for such a long time.
Please tell us like one word that is right.
I think very good.
I have been following Divas for quite a time now, almost like 6-7 months. I am a content maker and I wanted to reach a stage where I can host TEDx. I can go and be one of the speakers over there. So I thought better than Divas to join him and understand how communication is done, how you can enhance your communication skills.
One word that describes him. Humble.
He's a very simple guy, grounded, and get very.
With this, I would like to thank Mr. Divas Gupta and the team to make such a wonderful course.
Thank you.
Oh yes, we are back. If we are back with the banks, if you are still in your washroom, please come back because we are going to start. Folks, are you having a good time? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We have a long way to go, folks. We're going to have a long, long way. Yes. Aha. So moving on to the next part, it's about your interview. Now, even if you're not planning to go for an interview, you must listen to this. Even if you're a business owner, you must listen to this. How do you structure your thoughts? Have a look. When you go for an interview, this is the first question, TMSAY, tell me something about yourself. And ironically, the answer that we get is a copy paste from the internet, which looks something like this, which is a fill in the blank where you say, hello, my name is Devas, I am from Dehradun. You mention your own name, where you come from. I'm a public speaking coach, I'm schooling from blah, 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 and then blah, blah, blah. Have you heard something similar? Even the hobbies are same for people. Just copy paste. And when we are not shortlisted, when we are rejected, what happens? We complain. You know what? That HR was biased. The kind of questions she asked me was like so tough. She was so lenient to the other candidate. I think that candidate, he already knew the HR. Everything was fixed. This Tuesday I went to the temple as well. But even God is not supporting me. I should not be wearing this grey color coat, not my lucky one. Blue is my lucky color. Yes. Next time I'll wear a blue color coat. You see, in this country there are no jobs. Everything is gone. My dear friend, you can gain sympathy. I'm not here to massage your ego. I don't do that for my students. The learning is that there was a vacancy. We could not create that impression with the way we communicated. Yes. And that's where we need to learn, how do you go from rejection to selection? How do you go from rejection to selection? Using a technique to crack any interview. The technique is called as CPA, create personalized answers. I'm going to share with you a sample answer where I've applied the CPA so that even you can use the same technique when you appear for interviews tomorrow. When I say create personalized answers, your answers have to be created as per the job description. Every job role has a job description. Your answer will change as per the job description, not the same answer. That's the biggest mistake. So what do? You try to follow this structure. You say, my name is Devas and I love to help people become better in their personal and professional life. You're not talking about a designation that I have 10 years of experience. Nobody cares. Rather, what you love to do. I love to help people become better in their personal and professional life. For example, if you're an engineer, what you can say, my name is Devas and I love to play with codes. Play with codes generates curiosity that, hey, this is nice, interesting. The person will listen to you that, okay, playing with codes. A guy from finance might say, I love to manage money. A guy from data sciences, I love to draw inferences from numbers. Do you see that? A different way to talk about what you do grabs the attention. Do not say myself Devas, say my name is whatever is your name. Then talk about, as a career guy coach, I work with corporates, government bodies and education institutions. Talk about how widely you work. You might say, as a manager at Amazon, I look after supply chain management and warehouse management for Delhi area. Could be anything, depending upon what you do. As a senior software engineer at XYZ IT company, I look after the database management or like Python or whatever is your language, whatever you do over there. Moving forward, with my roots in Dehradun, I owe my academic strength to Brightlands School that has instilled deep-rooted values in me. Now, over here, you have to customize it. You can say, I am from Dehradun, I hail from Dehradun, I belong to Dehradun, completely fine, just giving you a different flavor with my roots in Dehradun. And then you say, I owe my academic strength. This is where you change things. If the job description says that you need to have problem-solving skills, you mention over here, I owe my problem-solving skills to your school name. If the JD, the job description says they need to have analytical skills, you say has instilled analytical skills in me. Do you get this? You are customizing, you are personalizing your answer based upon the keywords mentioned in the job description. How many of you are like, oh my God, this was MB, mind-blowing? A big mistake which majority of us are doing, folks. And that's where you just sound like everyone else. There is no mapping. There is no mapping. You see the power of words, what you say, what they want to hear, relevance. Clear? Moving on. Instead of saying I did my MBA from IIM Kashipur, I'd rather say that I learned managerial skills. I learned how to work in teams because this is what is mentioned in the job description. Do you get that? I'm personalizing it, folks. I'm personalizing it, right? And thanks to CAV Australia for sharpening my professional skill set and certifying me to be a master career practitioner. That's how we talk about how good you are at what you do. Lastly, talk about what you plan to do. You say, with an experience of handling a team of like 40 people, I look forward to create leaders in this organization. Like in my case, with an experience of training more than 90,000 individuals, I look forward to impact 3 lakh lives in the next 2 years. You can say, with an experience of working on cutting edge technologies, I look forward to create AI-enabled solutions in the next few years. Do you see that? It shows this man is clear, this lady is clear with where she want to go. How many of you love this? That this is far better as compared to what we have seen so far. This is way more structured, way more organized, way more different as compared to what people have been using in the industry. You see, this is what differentiates you. What you say is also equally important, right? One of my students, Mr. Harish Khanna, his last CTC was 8.5 lakhs when he joined my program. Fast forward to this day, he got 2 offers, hike of 112% and 80%. Can you beat that? His today offered CTC, 18 lakhs and 15.2 lakhs. I want to know from you, how much money have you lost in your life because you could not negotiate well, because you could not get that opportunity? Take a moment, look at the last few years and decades of your life and let me know how much money have you lost in your life. Let's quantify it. What is the number that you've lost? Okay. 5 lakhs. Okay. 2 lakhs per year, says Keith. Sundram says 5 lakhs. Abhishek, 15 to 20 lakhs. I get that. See, it happens that today we have an option, we're not able to negotiate well and we lose the money. Garvisha Jain recently lost an appraisal around 50 to 60k. Okay. Ajit says it's in crores. Could be. Absolutely. Lost opportunities, lost years. 30 lakhs, 8 lakhs. Even if you are a student, you still would have lost a lot of opportunities, my dear friend. Think about opportunity. What is the opportunity cost? And let me tell you, that was your money. Your time is equal to your money. No matter where you are and what level you are in your life, if you're losing opportunities or you're losing money, makes sense. Power of communication. We don't really realize this. How many of you come in that, yes, Devas, I would learn communication skills so that I can crack the next opportunity which comes my way? Great. Moving Moving to the next part, the last step, which is to not look awkward. To not look awkward. How many of you want to know about body language? Type in BL, body language, body language, body language. Oh yes, good, good, good. I can read your chat. Great. Super. Now, for body language, the interesting part is we do not know what to do with our hands. Your hands can be your biggest enemies if you do not know what to do with them. Yes or no? What do people do? They keep their hands behind their back. They keep their hands inside their pocket. They don't know what to do with their hands. They speak like this. Have you seen that? Now, the learning. What do you do with your hands? Some of us will even protect the private parts while presenting. So let me show you, how do you use your hands? You keep your hands like this. That is the power position, the steeple pose, like this. Hi everyone, it's good to be here. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. No. Either by your side or over here and address. Are we clear now? Now we know how to use our hands. Clear? Next, something advanced. It's about building a connection with a stranger. How do you make the other person feel comfortable? How do you make the other person feel that yes, you are just like them? So that when the irony is that we like people who are like us, or we like people, those whom we like to be. For example, if you like to be someone, you will like that person because you like that part, that quality in the person. Yes or no? So over here, what do you do? What do you do with the body language? Do you find something common? Observe this. Observe the pattern. We call this as mirroring. We call this as mirroring. So when you copy the body language of the other person while talking one-to-one, you will build a connection. That's how powerful body language is. We have mirror neurons that would replicate, that would copy and make the other person feel connected with you. It's so powerful. So I had a session with KPMG. I was addressing their leadership team, and after the session got over, there was a photo session. So I want to know from you, in the bottom left, you see three amazing gentlemen. Who appears to be more confident? LRM, left, right, middle. A lot of us say M. That's the way we look at it, right? That if we keep our hands in our pocket, it looks a bit casual. And the first one is a bit defensive. The second one is much more open. Again, we cannot judge. It's just about a casual photo session. But I did something over here. I mirrored the body language of the person next to me. By the way, for your information, one of them is the CEO of KPMG, one of them is the HR officer, chief HR officer, and one of them is a global partner. So the guy next to me was a partner from Europe, and I wanted to make him feel that yes, we are like same. So I copied the body language, mirroring of neurons. Clear? The same concept over here. You see the commonality? Your hands, your smile, your head inclination make you feel connected with the person. Are we clear? That's how you use your hands and function, or your gestures. The second is your face. Some of us do not know how to smile. Want to know that? So your hand over here, everyone. Ready? This over here. And then slowly bring it close to your face. Like this. Like this. And then pull your cheek. And it's that easy, my dear friend. There's like no rocket science over here. Some of us don't smile. Why? Oh, Devas, I don't look good when I smile. Even if you have braces, even if you have zigzag teeth, whatever it be, you will still smile. Now do you understand why I talked about accepting yourself, appreciating for what you have? There would be people who will call out names. If you are short in height, they'll be who will say, "Hey, Chotu, Chotu, Chotu." If you are dark in complexion, some people will say, "Hey, Kalu, Kalu, Kalu." If you are a bit fat, people will say, "Hey, Motu, Motu, Motu." I was a stammerer. People said, "Haklu, Haklu, Haklu." So you will be called out names by people. What do? You know who you are. You say, "I like you. I love you. I am your biggest fan." And now do you get this? How do you insulate yourself from what people say about you? How many of you are concerned about negativity? That there was, when someone criticizes me or someone passes remarks against me, what do? Want to know that? When someone passes negative comments, when you receive negative comments on your social media, what do you do? What do you do? Have you ever been on road driving a car? Right? Imagine you are there in a car and you will see a dog chasing your car. You're like, so what do? Do you stop your car, open the door and say, "Hello doggy, why are you chasing my car? Please come, have a seat." And then you go together. Do you do that? No, right? You simply ignore and you go on to your destination. Because if you stop for people who bark at you, you will never reach your destination in time. Now understand what is happening. There are people whose core job is to bring other people down. It is their insecurity. They are jealous because they cannot be where you are. So the easier option for them is to throw stones and bring you down. Are you getting it? So over here, don't be angry at them. Don't be angry at those people. Don't do that. Just pray for them because that's the best they can do. You are above them. Right? What will happen? You will go, that person, that dog will find one more car. And such people are those who wake up in the morning, "Today I have to spread negativity." And then they start hate comment, negativity, hate comment, abuse, like beep, 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 beep. And then they can sleep peacefully. Today I criticized 5 people. I dropped 5 negative comments. I said beep, beep, beep. Now I can sleep peacefully. That's their way to overcome insecurity. Have you seen that? People doing the same thing on social media. They feel insecure. They feel less. That's why they feel, "You know what? I said this." Just pray for them. Make sense to everyone? So tomorrow when you have someone in your audience who is distracting you, who is unnecessarily saying anything or just saying like random things, right? Just pray for him. Just pray for him. It just shows where he or she comes from. Do you get that? Again, a mindset, folks. That's why I emphasize a lot, not just in the masterclass, but in my training program as well. A lot has to be done with the mindset. Because the moment you have someone in front of you who is distracting you, you're gone. You're gone. Make sense to everyone? Right? So stay grounded, and just pray for the person. So talking about smile. When you meet someone, smile. When you record yourself, smile. When you speak in front of someone, smile. It will make a big, big difference. Don't appear like constipated. Smile. Next is about the eyes. Oh gosh, eyes have a lot to say, right? A lot to say. So whenever you are communicating, use your eyes, and not just eyes, even your eyebrows as well. For example, if I say, good to see you, versus good to see you, which is better? The same thing. Good to see you. Good to see you. Do you see this? So if you have to guess if the person is genuinely saying it or not, just check out their eyebrows. Now do you get this? I mean, I've been doing it from the last 11 years, so I know what I'm doing. Right? The science of body language, the gestures. Right? So, good to see you. I'm excited. Not like, I'm excited. I'm excited. Got this? That's about your eyebrows. Next is body balance. How do you balance your body weight? Now, Shakira was not wrong when she said, hips don't lie. For some people, hips do lie. Hips do lie. So what do you do with your body balance? Let me show you. Some of us will present like this. So, as you all can see, so point number 1 is over here. And I talked to my colleague as well. And so what do you say? So the person goes from left to right, right to left. No. Your body weight has to be equally balanced on both your hips. Not like this to this to this to this. It is equally balanced on both your hips. It's firm. Clear? That's how you stand. Oh yes, that's great. Sounds good? Sounds good. Interesting. Same thing for your shoulders and your chest. When you sit or when you stand, your shoulders are pulled backwards, chest is outwards, chin upright. That's how you sit for an interview. When you go for a presentation, for your speech, that's how you stand. You get that? And this is applicable to everyone. I remember in one of my sessions, one female said, there was also for the females. Won't it look awkward? Madam, just because we have some male monsters who do not have a healthy way to look at the females, that does not mean that you will not stand the way you should stand. The problem is with them, right? You deserve to be seen. You deserve to stand the way you stand. There are some insecure males who will say, no, 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 no. Why not? You're a bold, confident, independent lady. And you deserve to showcase confidence. Not like, okay, no, 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 no. Why not? Are we clear with this? So if any male has insecurity, that's his problem, not yours. Not yours. So your body speaks a lot about you. Do you see that? Again, mindset. If you feel less about yourself, if you feel, oh, bada admi, automatically your shoulders will droop. That's where I say you are also bada admi. Now do you understand the correlation between internal communication and external communication? You tell me, the day you are feeling low on confidence, how does your body respond? Do you feel low? Yes or no? Yes or no? How does your body respond when you are low? Even your voice does not come out that well. That's the power of internal communication. Make sense? Yes, it will take time. We need to work. We will be working together. That will help you for sure. And lastly, it's about legs. Your legs should be wide apart. Not too wide, not like too wide, not too close. It's as per your shoulder width. It's as per your shoulder width. That's how you stand. Are we clear with this? Yes? Right? Now, in the next 60 seconds, we'll do something. For this, you have to sit straight. Everyone sit straight. It's a very important lesson I'm going to teach you. You will do as I do. Ready? Ready? Oh yes. On a count of 3, you do exactly what I do. 1, 2, 3. Change.
boom, boom. Oh yes, a lot of energy. You're getting high, 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 high. That's the power, right? 60 seconds to change the state. And that's really important whenever you speak. How do you feel, folks? Charged up? Boom, boom, boom. Bang on. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Oh yes, there's a lot of energy out here. And that's the power of energy. Whenever you go for any meeting, any presentation, any speech, what do? You move. Motion leads to emotion. What? Motion leads to emotion, and that's where you will come across as an energetic speaker. You'll come across as an energetic speaker. Oh yes. So, what we just covered. I talked about the 3 secrets to overcome fear of being judged. Remember, I talked about the bear, I talked about the self-talk, I talked about the self-acceptance, and the 3 strategies to avoid going blank while speaking. The prep, the storytelling framework, the visual representation. Not just this, we talked about the 4 techniques to avoid sounding boring, yes or no. And not just this, we talked about the 4 hacks to not look awkward. I'm not yet done. I'm doing something very powerful for you. How many of you found that this was powerful? This was really, really helpful. The last 2 hours were magical. You learned a lot of amazing learnings, and this was immediate. This was massive. Oh yes. Great, great, great. If you had to describe this entire master in like one word, what would that be? If you had to describe this entire 2 hours, what you learned, what will that be? Superb, excellent, mind-blowing, powerful, insightful, epic, impactful, life-changing, mind-blowing, full of energy, powerful, interactive, confident, brilliant, booster. So awesome, you know. You are all those folks who deserve growth, who deserve to be seen, who deserve massive success. Massive. Oh, boom, boom. Love that, love that, love that, love that, love that. I would love to know from you folks that has this been worth your money? Is it worth your time and money invested so far? Has this given you a new direction to start working on yourself? Well, I have given you massive value. Can I also tell you one more truth? Most people who go out of this masterclass will not be able to see results because they will remain where they are, because they do not know the right way to practice. How many of you agree that communication is one such skill where you need to apply to see results? It is not just about acquiring information, it's about implementation. And no implementation is equal to no results. Yes? Come on, everyone. I for implementation. Everyone write this down. Yes, implementation. 100%. Would you be open if I tell you that you and I can work together for the next 1 month and actually implement in just 15 minutes a day? Will you be open to be a part of a program? In just 30 days, we actually overcome fear of being judged. We actually avoid going blank. We actually overcome sounding boring. We actually overcome weak body language. Would you be open to give 15 minutes a day to implement this stuff? Yes. So listen, if this is good for you. If you don't need this, your choice. If you need the skills to speak confidently, fluently in front of your colleagues, your bosses, your clients, customers, the skills to earn money through public speaking, the skills to impress anyone and not just learn, you want to sit and do so it's done. For all those who want to practice and implement, I invite you to Confident and Communication Mastery Program. Yes, I invite all of you to be a part of something so big, so powerful, which will change your life. After this, you will be a confident communicator. Oh, yes. Yes. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through this entire training program, and then you join this. Number 1, we'll have a 30 days communication mastery and public speaking challenge. Now, what this challenge is all about, watch out. You will get 30 topics. You'll get 30 scripts.
and you will get weekly feedback. Now, how this process works, watch out very carefully. Every single day, you will have a new topic and a script from our side. On that topic, you will refer my training video, which I'll give you, and then you'll practice by recording a 2-minute video on the given topic. Right? So you get the topic, you get the script for reference. You may or may not refer the script, your choice. Then you take your smartphone, you record a 2-minute video applying the technique which you learn from me. Sounds good so far? Next, now simply take the weekly challenge that we'll give you and upload your video in our private Facebook group. Done. Once you do that, you get weekly feedback on your video. Yes, when you upload that video in the Facebook group, which is private, you'll get feedback on your video, where you are going wrong, what you need to improve, where is the gap. You'll get all those details over there, and then you repeat this process for every day. Sounds good? Are we clear? That's how this process works, and this has given phenomenal results. Let me show you how this she has changed from day to day 29. I want to ask you to rate her on a scale of 10. On a scale of 10, how much would you rate her?
Human mind is designed to look into the negative aspect
on a scale of 10
rather than the positive. The reason being, our ancestors spent.
Okay, 3, 3, 4, 4. Yes, we do see that she is low on confidence. It is visible through her voice and her body language. Watch out on day 29.
Hello, tribe members. Good afternoon to all of you. I hope all of you are having a very productive day today. So the topic for today's discussion is tradition.
Do you see that? Do you see a difference that before and after? That is the level of confidence you would have in just 1 month, less than 1 month, by just giving 15 minutes a day. That's it. That's it. So how does it work? 5 minutes. 5 minutes you give to referring the topic, referring the script. Done. The next 5 minutes, although it will take you less than 5 minutes, the next 5 minutes you just record yourself, right? And last 5 minutes to upload the video. That's it. So in the morning, you check out the topic, right? While having your breakfast, while brushing your teeth, while going to office, you can think about the topic ideas. After having lunch, pick up your smartphone, record your video for 2 minutes, or maybe after coming from work, record for 2 minutes, and then upload it in the Facebook group. That's it. You do that every week, right? You practice every day on your own, but you upload it every week. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes, perfect. Let me show you one more case before we move forward. On a scale of 10, how much would you rate him?
Hello, amazing tribe members. I wish you all a very happy Christmas. Today is a very special day for me because I have started my new journey by uploading my very first video on this group.
Clear? That's how he spoke on day 1. And watch out afterwards.
Invented by men and perfected by women. This is a popular quote for a particular sport.
Do you get this, right? That's how you document your journey. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and you see the result. I will not advise you to practice in front of the mirror. No, you will follow this process of recording yourself, applying the technique, and you will see a change. Clear? The 30 days communication mastery and public speaking challenge worth rupees 30,000. Number 2. You will get access to 3 days live boot camp where we'll talk about how you can grow in your career. What are the ways where you can get a salary hike, you can get those promotions, you can get those appraisals, you can get ahead of the competition. What are the ways how you can use communication to get ahead in your career, increase your income, and have a better life? How many of you want to be a part of this? It's 3 days live boot camp. So we'll do this boot camp once your 30 days are over. Once you complete 30 days, we'll have 3 days live boot camp with me. Clear? We'll share details with you in the program. This is worth 25,000 rupees. And then we have 4 weekly live Q&A sessions. So once, as a part of the entire program, we meet once every week, where whatever questions you have, I'll be answering it live in front of you. We'll be also live on the camera, and that's where we interact and give you answers to your questions. 4 sessions in a month, worth rupees 40,000 rupees. And not just this, you get lifetime community access. You exchange opportunities, you network with people. This is priceless. This is absolutely priceless. So to summarize, you get 30 days of challenge, 4 weekly live Q&A sessions, 3 days live boot camp, along with that a lifetime community access. Clear? The total value is like 95,000 rupees. However, when I do this in the offline mode, I charge 50,000 rupees because a lot of costs, including of your banquet hall, your other arrangement, your like sound arrangement, a lot of things are there. I am not going to charge you that money over here. I'm going to make it really affordable, really easy for you to be a part of it. You get this entire program for just rupees 4997, inclusive of 18% GST. The link is there in the chat section. You can go ahead and reserve your seat right away. All those who are signing up right now, you'll be getting access to few bonuses as well. I'll talk about it in a while. But before that, all those want to go for it, the link is in the chat section. Go ahead and reserve your seat. I'll be confirming the names of all those who have joined in and who would receive bonuses worth rupees 60,000. There's a money back guarantee that even after applying whatever we have told you, if you still do not find any result, you get 100% money back guarantee. So go ahead. There are bonuses worth rupees 60,000, which is coming your way to all those who are signing up right away. The link is there in the chat section. Go ahead and reserve your seat. You can use any of the main modes, be it UPI, be it credit card, be it debit card, whatever. Go ahead and reserve your seat. The link is there in the chat section. I'll be calling out the names of all those who have signed up. And yeah, here we go. Perfect. The bonuses. Before I share that with you, let me talk about how this lady has transformed herself in the 30-day challenge.
Today I would like to share what changes I see in myself as compared to day 1. Friends, today is the last day of this 30-day speaking challenge and I am feeling incredibly grateful. Yes, I do have some mixed feelings. The good part is that I nailed this challenge by being super consistent and dedicated. And sad part is that I'm gonna miss this everyday challenge and recording the video each day. And most importantly to you all. Firstly, I would like to give a huge thank you to Divas for organizing this unique challenge. It has been an amazing journey for me. I'm also very grateful for all the support from my friends and family who encouraged me every step of the way. Over the past month, I have learned so much and have had new opportunity every day to improve my speaking skills. I feel like I have grown up a lot during all these sessions and the transformation is visible. I'm thankful for all the feedback which I received during this course that helped me to become a better and more confident version of myself in terms of speaking skills. I'm also thankful for meeting so many new friends during this challenge. Hearing their different perspectives and stories were super engaging and inspiring too. It has been both fun and challenging.
And go on and on listening to her. She's like super inspiring. And as we get going, I'll talk about the bonuses. you get bonuses worth rupees 6,000. The first bonus is where you get access to the confident and powerful voice, complete training. What are those vocal exercises which you can use to sound more clear, more powerful, more impactful? That is the first bonus. Type in B1 if you want this bonus. Type in B1. Type in B1. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. So all those who have signed up, you get these bonuses. Let me call out the names of all those who are a part of this. I can see some names over here. Yes, I can see some names over here. Can you see the names? Okay. We have Chandresh with us. We have Subhash with us. We have Somesh with us. We have Sagar with us. We have Vandana with us. We have Rajesh. We have Dr. Lishabana. Balaji with us. Harvinder Kaur with us. Gaurangi with us. So all those who are signing up, you are there with us. We have, okay. All those who are signing up, you get the bonuses. This is only for you who have signed up right now. Okay. Yes, the first bonus that you get is complete training on your powerful voice. This is worth rupees 6,000, which you get for absolutely free as a part of this program. Not just this, the second bonus is where you get access to the confidence training on mastering the art of body language. Yes. How do you use your body? You will get to know in this confidence training program. This is worth rupees 6,000, which you're getting for absolutely free as a part of this program. Number 3, B3. B3 is about effective business and professional communication masterclass. How many of you want to know that? That I want to learn how do I communicate well in my meetings? How do I speak in a way that people listen to me? Yes, how do I get heard? How do I get that visibility? Type in B3 if you want this bonus. This is going to be a game changer. It's an effective business and professional communication masterclass. This is worth rupees 9,000, coming free of cost for you as a part of this program. Number 4, you also get authentic relationship and impressing anyone. How do you do that? By attending the interpersonal skills masterclass. How do you build connection with people? How do you impress people? How do you lead that first impression? You get as a part of B4. How many of you want B4? Type in B4. Type in B4. Oh yes. Oh yes. Annie says B4. Anu G, Gargi Panchal, Ashish, Pimple Khare, Akila Ramu, Shraddha Mangla, Subha Lakshmi Neela Gam, Kunar, Sagar, Swarupa Vas, Dinesh Patil, Venkat Rao, P. Sivakumar, Aarti Jain, Satish Kumar. I can see a lot of interesting names. Great. Go ahead, reserve your seat and get these bonuses right away. This is worth rupees 6,000 coming for you. Number 5, about storytelling. You learned one aspect of storytelling today. Let's go a level deeper. Impact, influence, and engage people with effective storytelling workshop. How many of you agree that today the most powerful skill to have is storytelling? If you learn the skill, oh gosh, you will be unstoppable. Yes. This is worth rupees 9,000 coming to you as a part of this entire program. Not just this. If you learn how to deliver exceptional presentation, that's the bonus number 6, deliver exceptional presentation workshop, worth rupees 4,000. Along with this, you'll have a confidence secret checklist, worth rupees 5,000. Number 8, how I went from stammering to becoming a communication coach. This is going to be a game changer, folks. Worth rupees 50,000. I'll be revealing all my secrets, how I did that, and how even you can do the same in your life. And lastly, a 30 days video tracking sheet coming to you so that you track your progress and get going. To summarize, you get all these 9 bonuses worth rupees 60,000 as a part of this program. Along with this, you get the boot camp, you get the live sessions, the community access, the 30-day challenge, Today only offer is 4997 inclusive of GS. The link is there in the chat section. You can go ahead and reserve your seat. And this offer is only applicable for the next 15 minutes. So whatever questions you have around the program, you can write in the chat section. My team will be able to answer it for you, and you may reserve your seat right away. This offer ends in the next 15 minutes. Go ahead, reserve your seat. Meanwhile, I'll take up all your questions which you have in the chat section around the program. Okay? Yes, once you make the payment, you would have received an email from our side with all the confirmation. Check out the welcome email. Okay. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, absolutely. Dharna Dhingra, payment done. All right. To check whether you are in or out, please check your email. You would have received an email whether you get the bonus or not. If you are signing up right now, you will get access to all the bonuses along with the boot camp, along with access to my live Q&A sessions, and also the 30 days challenge. Go ahead and reserve your seat. What is the duration and timing of this program? So the beauty is you can do it anytime, no matter how busy you are. You just need to give 5 minutes in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, and 5 minutes in the evening. That's it. That's it. The busiest of the leaders and the CEOs are a part of this program, and they are seeing incredible results in their life. 5 minutes in the morning, you check out the topic, check out the script, and take time to brush your teeth, have your food, go to office, whatever. It is that easy. When you find time, just take your smartphone, record your video for 2 minutes, and immediately you may upload it in the Facebook group, or do it once you come back in the evening. Completely your call. Motilal Parikh. Hi, Divas. Great session today. My question, what after 30 days? How do we keep learning and improving? Do you also provide long-term courses as well? Motilal, start with this. This is the foundation. A lot of people look for a one-year program. Yes, I can offer you that as well. But first of all, I want you to go through this 30-day journey. I want to see that whether you are eligible for my long-term program or not. Right, go for it. Gopal Mahajan. Gopal, you get immediate access to all these videos, the bonuses. Sagar Gaikwad, I have bought this course. Awesome. Apurva, how to practice if I don't have the audience? Apurva, that's the point. If you have to go for physical practice, offline sessions, it's going to be very costly for you. You can choose that as well. That's the next level. However, the beauty is you practicing at the comfort of your home. You don't have to go anywhere. You will not spend your cost on traveling. On time will be saved for you. So every single day you record yourself, and that's how you practice. Pawan Kumar, how to overcome stammering. So Pawan, if you want to overcome stammering, you need to go for speech therapy. You can consider that option, going for speech therapy. I'll be able to help you out. This program is not to overcome stammering. This program is to help you build your confidence and speak with clarity. Saideep Singh, do you have any course for a scientific communication skills, say for conferences? Saideep, this is a myth. This is a block. People think that if I have to go for conferences, I have to sound a bit more serious. I have to sound in a bit more like dull fashion. No. Why can't you sound a bit more engaging, a bit more impactful in a conference, right? This program will help you become a lot more confident and speak effectively in a conference, in a meeting, in an event, wherever you go. So this program is for you. Kirti, no, we don't do that. Subhash, in training sessions, will you teach us, or there could be other teachers from your panel will help us? So Subhash, the live sessions are with me. So every Sunday you learn something new for me and also get your questions answered. How does that sound? How does that sound, folks? Oh yes. The last 10 minutes and then we close this offer. You will not get the bonuses which we have offered right now. All right. Swati, if any day got skipped or not uploaded, then can it be done next day? Swati, you have to practice every day. Clear? You record yourself, done. You have to only upload once a week. That's easy. That's very easy. So maybe on a given Sunday, you upload that one video on which you will get the assignment. The remaining days, you can practice on the given task. Srijit, I meant the 3 days boot camp. Where and when would it take place? So Srijit, the 3 days boot camp will be online, completely online on Zoom. In that boot camp, you will be live on camera with me. Like today, you are not on camera. In those 3 days of boot camp, you will be live on camera with me. It will be a 2 hours each day boot camp, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Once you complete the 30 days, you will get the dates for the 3 days live boot camp, which will help you grow in your career, increase your salary, get the promotions and get the visibility in the organization. I hope I answered your question. If I did not, you can again ask, the team will answer it for you. Gajendra Kumar, Divas, good afternoon. I work for a public sector bank and at times I have a busy schedule. How can I adjust as if I miss a day? Is it okay? It is okay. Folks, I understand. I am also a working professional. In case you miss a single day, that's okay. The next day you can complete the pending task. That's okay. I understand that, right? In case you are very busy, you are traveling to some place, simply write an email to us that I am traveling from this date to this date. I would start my journey after I come back from a vacation or from some official trip. Sounds good? Sounds good, because I understand a lot of us have other commitments. However, it is a very easy process. Just takes 15 minutes. 5 minutes to read the script, 5 minutes to record, and 5 minutes to upload it. Less than that. Okay. Hemananthan, you would have received it in your email. Please check your welcome email, Hemananthan. Venkatesh, the validity of the program. Venkatesh, when you click on the link, you will have all the details mentioned over there. It is all written in black and white so that there is no confusion. Mishti made the payment, okay. Sandeep Kaur, can I get recorded video of this session? No, Sandeep, we do not provide recording of this live webinar. However, the live sessions that we have every week, in case you miss any session, because of any reason, you will get recording of that live session. Is that clear, folks? In case you miss the Sunday live session, because of any reason, you will get the recording of that session. Nandakumar, yes, it takes less than 15 minutes, Nandakumar Nagarajan. As I repeat, okay, how many of us are not clear with how the 15-minute thing works? Quick. Anyone who is not yet clear, I'll explain it again.